Scimystics, journey with us tonight to the icy depths of a historical mystery. The Titanic, a ship hailed as unsinkable, met its tragic end on April 15, 1912. Was it just an iceberg, or did fate have other plans? Tonight, we delve into the tragic tale of the Titanic, a ship that symbolized triumph but met its demise in a fateful collision with an iceberg. The sinking of the Titanic on April 15, 1912, remains a chilling reminder of hubris and unforeseen dangers. While countless stories and theories surround this disaster, one truth remains undeniable. The collision with an iceberg on the night of April 14th triggered the chain of events leading to tragedy. Let's be clear, the primary and immediate cause of the sinking was the iceberg collision. The impact, occurring on the starboard side, inflicted fatal punctures along the ship's hull, breaching multiple compartments. This breached the critical, watertight design, allowing seawater to flood the vessel, leading to its eventual sinking. While the iceberg collision is the confirmed cause, other factors undeniably contributed to the tragedy. Some popular misconceptions like lookout negligence or structural flaws have been thoroughly debunked through historical research and forensic analysis. Let's delve deeper. The lack of lifeboats, designed for a fraction of the passengers, was a critical flaw that amplified the disaster. Additionally, the ship's speed and the failure to heed iceberg warnings further exacerbated the situation. It's crucial to remember that the Titanic disaster wasn't just a technical failure, it was a human tragedy. Over 1,500 lives were lost, leaving a lasting impact on families and societies worldwide. Unraveling the truth about the lifeboat. Now we dive into the chilling story of the Titanic, focusing on a critical factor that amplified the tragedy: insufficient lifeboats. The sinking of the Titanic on April 15, 1912, remains a poignant reminder of human vulnerability and the importance of preparation. While many factors contributed to the disaster, one undeniable truth stands out. The ship simply didn't have enough lifeboats to save everyone. Let's be clear. Despite being designed to carry over 2,200 passengers and crew, the Titanic only had enough lifeboats for roughly half its total capacity. This discrepancy, documented in historical records and confirmed by experts, became a glaring flaw in the face of unimaginable disaster. Why were there so few lifeboats? Several factors played a role. The prevailing maritime regulations at the time were based on passenger capacity, not the ship's size. Additionally, lifeboats were seen as more aesthetically unpleasing and obstructed views for first-class passengers. It's important to remember that not all blame resides with the ship's owners. The regulations themselves were outdated, reflecting a hubris born from advancements in ship technology without an equivalent focus on safety measures. The consequences of this decision were devastating. As the ship sank, desperate passengers fought for limited spaces on the lifeboats, leading to heartbreaking scenes of sacrifice and loss. Over 1,500 lives were claimed, with the lifeboat shortage tragically amplifying the human cost. Scimystics, the Titanic's lifeboat tragedy, serves as a stark reminder of the importance of prioritizing safety and learning from past mistakes. By understanding the facts and reflecting on human choices, we can strive to prevent similar tragedies and ensure the value of every life is acknowledged and protected. Now, we navigate the tragic tale of the Titanic, unraveling a crucial question. Did its high speed seal its fate? The sinking of the Titanic on April 15, 1912, continues to evoke powerful emotions, raising endless questions. One lingering inquiry remains. Was the ship's speed a significant factor in the collision with the iceberg that triggered the tragedy? Let's be clear. The Titanic was indeed traveling at a high speed, 22 knots, in an area known for icebergs. Historical records and maritime experts confirm this detail. The prevailing belief at the time was that speed equated to efficiency and prestige, and the Titanic boasted of crossing the Atlantic in record time. Now the crucial question: did speed directly cause the collision? While it's tempting to draw a straight line, historical analysis is more nuanced. The impact of speed lies in its influence on reaction time. Even with warnings about icebergs, the extra knots meant less time for lookouts to spot the danger and for the ship to maneuver accordingly. It's important to note that some argue the iceberg strike itself wouldn't have been fatal had the ship been slower. However, this claim is debated, with experts highlighting the extensive damage caused and the structural limitations of the unsinkable ship. Ultimately, the tragedy was a multifaceted event. While speed undoubtedly played a role in reducing reaction time, other factors like insufficient lifeboats, outdated regulations, and lookout limitations also contributed. Blaming any single element paints an incomplete picture. Scimystics, the Titanic's journey through icy waters, serves as a reminder of the complex interplay of factors that can lead to disasters. By examining the truth beyond simplistic narratives, we honor the lives lost and ensure their story fuels meaningful dialogue about responsibility, safety, and the value of human life. Unraveling the radio communication drama of the Titanic, focusing on a crucial question. Did its radio communication system contribute to the tragedy? The sinking of the Titanic on April 15, 1912, remains a haunting reminder of the power of information and the consequences of miscommunication. One element under scrutiny: the ship's radio communication system. Let's examine the facts and separate whispers from truth. Firstly, it's undisputed that the Titanic possessed a state-of-the-art Marconi radio system. Historical records and expert analysis confirm this detail. However, concerns arise regarding its operation and usage, focusing on a chilling fact: the lack of binoculars for the lookouts. One detail that raises eyebrows: the absence of binoculars for the lookouts, stationed high in the crow's nest, tasked with scanning the vast ocean for dangers. It's important to clarify that some argue the iceberg was invisible, even with binoculars, a claim disputed by experts. While poor visibility and weather conditions played a role, binoculars could have made a crucial difference in early detection. Scimystics, the Titanic's story isn't just a tragedy. It's a lesson etched in ice. Join the conversation below. What questions linger? Were there unanswered mysteries? Remember, truth surfaces through open dialogue. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and keep exploring the hidden depths of history.